on, guys? Welcome to another OTB Extra right here on Outside the Brand. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me right here on your Monday afternoons, wherever you may be. We got one story to talk about, and it is a big one. It is involving LA Knight. Yeah. LA Knight. We all know LA Knight. We all know who LA Knight is. LA Knight is obviously a huge superstar in WWE. He is obviously one of the biggest points of the WWE universe. The Yeah movement is in full effect. People want to see LA Knight. We wanted to see him at WrestleMania. No show. We wanted to see him win the Money in the Bank ladder match. That ultimately went to Damian Priest for storyline purposes with the Judgment Day. Then the United States Invitational comes around the SummerSlam area. We all want to see LA Knight. Yeah. Take that United States Championship off of Austin Theory, who has done nothing with the United States Championship since beating John Cena at WrestleMania 39. And that's what we all wanted. That's what we all wanted. Ultimately, that did not happen because he lost his Fatal 4-Way to Rey Mysterio. And now we're going to be having Rey Mysterio taking on Santos Escobar, who is also a part of the same faction as Rey Mysterio on this Friday Night SmackDown, to see who faces Austin Theory, whether that be at SummerSlam or the Friday Night SmackDown before SummerSlam for the United States Championship. Everybody loves LA Knight. We all know this. And, I'm a huge advocate for LA Knight. I've been a fan of I've been a fan of LA Knight basically since, the beginnings of him. Not only just in NXT, but even as Eli Drake in Impact Wrestling. Now, apparently, WWE, they're a big fan of him too. At least Triple H is. And now, there's things going around that Vince is basically a big fan of him as well, but there's pushback. Let's look at what that pushback possibly can be. But guys, before we get into the big news story on LA Knight today, right here on OTB, make sure to hit that like button, turn on the bell for all notifications as you hit that subscribe button, as we are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. We took the week off last week because of personal reasons on my end, but thank you so much for being so supportive of that. And let me tell you guys right now, we are going to be on the grind heading into SummerSlam. It's going to be a great few weeks here on OTB. You guys are not going to want to miss out. Let's talk about LA Knight. Yeah. So, WWE's LA Knight is reportedly bad at backstage politics and has a rep for rubbing some people the wrong way. Fans have gotten behind LA Knight this year, and despite the way that he has been booked in recent weeks and months, there is plans to do more with him after SummerSlam. PW Torch reported that Vince McMahon has grown to be a fan of LA Knight, and it's pretty clear that Paul Triple H Levesque has been behind him since the NXT days. McMahon had Knight in the Maximum Male Models group last year, and there were talks that he could be released. And LA Knight has actually gone on record and stated publicly that he was expected to get let go, but has fortunes changed when Triple H became the head of creative at that point in time, and he ultimately stayed with the company. The story continues after the embedded video, which was provided there by WrestlingNews.co. However, one thing that some backstage people are saying about Knight is that his push can be derailed because of reputation of rubbing people the wrong way and being, quote, bad at backstage politics, per sources of Wade Keller at the PW Torch. Keller also noted that despite Knight's work being average or below average from what you see from the main eventers, he is on course to being a high level, to be getting a high level push because of the way that he is connected with the crowd. But if his push is fizzling out, then that's likely because of how he handles himself backstage. So the jury's out. The plan is to push LA Knight after SummerSlam. They are in effect and they are in place. If plans change, you know the reason why. Bad at backstage politics. I don't know. I don't know about that. I understand that there were some backstage politics issues possibly when he was with Impact Wrestling. There were some things when they were going on with that. In 2013, 2014, WWE had LA Knight before that, and because of, some personal issues with a coach over at the PC, they decided to let him go, But with that all being said, like, let's use AEW for example, right? Adam Cole and MJF. When Adam Cole said that in a Renee Young interview with them backstage that they caught lightning in a bottle, you caught lightning in a bottle with LA Knight here. You did. The Young movement is in full effect. Everybody loves the guy. I think the guy is absolutely fantastic, not only in the ring, not only on the mic, but just in every aspect of the game. Whose game is it? It's LA Knight's game, because that is who people want to see right now get a push within WWE. Yes, I know people want, just instant gratification. And WWE is always in the, ballpark of just stay patient. We got you. Good deal, But WWE is so flip-floppy with how they create talent and with how they book talent. It's not even funny. And that is why people want to see it now, because who knows within the next few months what's going to be happening with the booking of LA Knight, or basically anybody that people want to see get pushed within the WWE landscape. I understand. Be patient. It's coming. All this stuff. But when you catch lightning in a bottle like this, you gotta strike when the iron is hot, and you gotta strike now before it is too late and you don't have the resources in order to get that job done. LA Knight should have won the Fatal 4-Way. I think everybody knows that. Everybody and their mother knows that, but they ultimately went with Rey Mysterio. They ultimately went with Rey Mysterio and Santos Escobar for this Friday's Friday Night SmackDown for the number one contendership match for the U.S. title. This match might even be happening at SummerSlam. Like, there's rumors going around that they are going to be, going with the Friday Night SmackDown before SummerSlam, August 4th, to basically add more intrigue to the main SummerSlam card, and to just add more intrigue to the Raw and SmackDown before SummerSlam, which I personally love, about that. If anything, WWE has done right over the last couple of months, and honestly, year, it has been booking their WWE PLEs. The WWE PLEs has been quality over quantity. I don't want to have like 12 matches, like 12 to 14 matches heading into this year's SummerSlam. I don't. I think 8 matches is a perfect number. 9 if you really want to just stretch it out a little bit, but 9 is perfect. 9 is as far as I would go. And then I would put 2 matches on that Monday Night Raw before SummerSlam, and then that United States Championship match on the Friday Night SmackDown before SummerSlam. I think it makes Raw and SmackDown more important, and you're getting the time that you need for the SummerSlam PLE. Whatever way they have it, I think they're going to be doing a great SummerSlam this year, but LA Knight needs to be a priority. And whether that happens after SummerSlam or right now, you got to strike when the iron is hot. And I'm not saying this to, fill my own agenda about what I want in WWE. People want to see LA Knight. Now, there's been rumors going around that, like, people are saying that he's a Rock ripoff or a Stone Cold ripoff. I don't care about any of that. That doesn't matter to me. At the end of the day, LA Knight is a huge commodity within WWE. People know that he is. People want to see him succeed. And that is at the end of the day, what you want. You want to listen to your fans, but at the end of the day, WWE sometimes always doesn't really do that, you know? So whatever happens, happens. I just want LA Knight to be in a specific spot within WWE. We're not even, talking about like a world championship. We're not even talking about him beating Roman Reigns. We're talking about the United States Championship here. This is what we all wanted. LA Knight versus Austin Theory for the United States Championship, either at SummerSlam or the Friday Night SmackDown before SummerSlam. It doesn't matter. LA Knight was a perfect guy to take the title off of Austin Theory. Now, that could, still happen. We can still see LA Knight as United States Champion, but it's probably just not going to be right now. And we're just going to be a little bit more patient. I just don't know how more patient we can get, But looking into Friday Night SmackDown, Santos versus Rey. Who is going to be winning the number one contendership to the U.S. title? Santos Escobar already beat Austin Theory on this past Friday's SmackDown, in a non-title match, but he beat him. So honestly, to me, the match between Rey and Santos shouldn't even be happening because Santos already been pinned to champion clean. So you should theoretically get a United States Championship opportunity because you beat the champion. That's what people have done before. But just because it wasn't a championship contender match, it means nothing. So Rey Mysterio doesn't need this. I think we all know Rey Mysterio doesn't really need a United States Championship run right now. I think you give it to Santos Escobar, you have him beat Austin Theory for the United States Championship, and you see what he does as the United States Champion. If you want to do Santos versus LA Knight for the US title later down the road and give LA Knight the title then, fine. But the reason why I say Santos is because I personally think that if Santos wanted to just go on his own, away from the LWO, you turn Santos heel on Rey Mysterio on that Friday Night SmackDown, you take the title off of Austin Theory that way, and then you have LA Knight take the title off of Santos in the near future. That's what I would do. I don't know, but it's just a little bit messed up right now. So WWE is going to have to figure out their priorities heading to United States Championship because the U.S. title has not really meant anything for the last few months, really. I mean, what has Austin Theory done with the United States Championship since beating John Cena in that somewhat mediocre match at WrestleMania against John Cena? And that's not John's fault. That's really not Austin Theory's fault. But you really didn't have anything going there good for you for that U.S. title match at WrestleMania. But we'll see what happens. LA Knight, Backstage Politics is possibly the reason why he's not really getting pushed right now or within the WWE landscape. I mean, we all know he's going to get a push, but it's just going to have to be later. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments. Tell me what you guys think about LA Knight. And, we'll talk to you guys later on tonight for the Monday Night Raw post show right here on OTB. Follow me on social media. All the TikTok links are down in the description below. Follow me on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram at @PhillyMa_. You guys can also follow me on Threads at the same for my Instagram. And we'll talk to you guys later on tonight for the Monday Night Raw post show right here on OTB. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.